Whoever buys mileage is how many decals you're going to get. So if you get 60% of track miles, you'll get 60% of decals. So they're looking at what they'll take the drain gauge, the water stream out to see if there's water, gas, and then every engine that we own has to do every 90 days. Then, if we, let's say we were to find a bad power system, or 16-cylinder track, or have to do the water something, after the drain over the fuel by track, repair. Okay? You ready? Well, we get it pretty heavy, you know, we don't change it. No, we run tackle the all power system change up, $16, $16. We change air compressor, GEs, we get into some pretty heavy stuff on the GEs. We want to change that. As far as the engines, no, we don't. Right, we do everything but much more reliable mechanical line than electrical line. And over the years, GE's trying to get out of business and GE's trying to get into bigger business. So we've seen structure change from EMD really putting an effort into it. Now they're just, okay, we got to make engines because the law makes us do it. The only thing in America anymore, all theirs are smoked. And this one runs 4,000 horsepower, which most of them are running around 4,000 horsepower. And this is your air intake, that's your water. Those are all individual fuel pumps, and all electronically fuel injectors. And these are all the new rigs. Those 8,000s there are about 15 years old. That one behind you is about 9 years old. They don't even make that type of engine. They don't even ship this. It is got to do the power assembly on this the other day. So if you look up and down the roof.
Whippy Minerals U23B, former Conrail. Limestone deposits all over it.
Oh yeah. This one wasn't in here. Self-load, I can throw a switch, put you in a self-load, just like you're out running a train. And I can tell us horsepower, anything we want to know. We run here, this is your headlight switch and everything for when you're MU. And this is the old independent brake. You're on an old engine, has independent brake here, well this is it. This little bitty here. As you can see, as soon as I kick the brakes, You know, you can go to a different one the other day.
I'd probably have a better chance of getting a job than they would.
Probably.
Shut up.
First thing you want to do is you want to knock the independent brake off. Pull that little black handle to it. Pull this out into notch 1. Just pull it towards you. No,
Pull it
just
up.
pull it right towards you. Okay, here's number 2, but that's all right. Okay, and away you go. Okay, put your hand on that little black handle over there. Put your hand on this one. Because the switch is against this.
Pay
No,
attention.
that's the automatic brake. Pull your throttle. Right in front of you. Yep.
One notch.
One notch. Yeah, we have a 5-mile speed limit here. Nobody adheres to it,
Maybe you
but
shouldn't let him drive.
right there, that'll tell you how fast you're going. You're going 300, 290 amps, and you're doing 5.3, 5.7, 5.6, 6.7, 6.7 miles an hour. Okay, knock your throttle off. Whoop, nope, you just went to dynamic braking.
Now we're off.
Okay.
Break it.
Yep.
That one around there pretty easy.
Yes, it does. You can't go into dynamic braking this way. As long as you're centered, you can't go into dynamic braking. But if you're going in a direction, you can go into dynamic braking. What dynamic braking is, when you throw that into dynamic braking, your traction motors now become generators. And it's for giving you enough power, but if you're going down a hill, the amps the first notch somewhere around there. Okay, knock your throttle off. Okay, and
Brakes.
yeah, put your brakes in. You can stop them pretty good when you got one of them. You get 2 or 3 of them together, they don't stop that well. Get them with a train. Well, he does Operation Lifesaver. Regular train take about a mile to stop. At 50 miles an hour, it takes about a mile to stop a train. Okay, pull your reverser. Bill, back her up. Back your brakes off. And bring her back.
Never notch 1.
Yep.
Bring it up.
Yeah, operate that camera. Get a picture of Ron.
Oh yeah.
The only thing that had more than 8 notches was the old E44s and GG ones at 16. They had half notches. Okay, knock your throttle off. Just coast for a minute. You're doing 8.4 miles an hour with a 5-mile-an-hour speed limit. Okay, throw your brakes in. All the way. These have fiber shoes, they don't stop real good. Now, throw your reverser.
Are the cast iron shoes on the way out?
Yeah. Yeah.
They are in the cars, too.
Yep.
Back one.
Yep. Just pull one notch.
This back.
Right towards the same thing. This is your throttle. No matter which direction you're going, this is your throttle. The other here is dynamic braking. That's what you use on a hill, and you can't go into dynamic braking unless you're doing 10 miles an hour. Knock your brakes off.
Okay.
Pull right off. And we're going backwards.
Okay, here we go.
Amazing what science can do. Okay, knock your throttle off. Now just coast back until I tell you to knock your brakes. Put the brakes in. Okay, put the brakes in. Okay, that's how you run an engine. It shows you, you're putting out 1,200, now you're putting out almost 1,400 amps. You know we're 1,400 amps, you got 681 volts, and you're running at 1,348 horsepower. Now drop one more time. At the 5th notch, the turbo kicks in.
Yep.
These are exhaust-driven turbos. They don't kick into the 5th notch.
Getting ready to climb the hill now.
That's when now watch her climb to about 3,400. Now, pull her. manual go right there. You got 4,033 horsepower. You want to know what she sounds like? Listen. Yeah. Frame. If you get to 55, I want to say 80. It might be 85, I don't know. Somewhere in that vicinity. They build them on shock absorbers. The frame, the cab is separate from the engine. Okay, go right back idle.
I was just gonna take it back easy. Be easy on it.
Nah, just knock her back
It
idle.
don't really matter.
That's one of our tests. One of our tests is wiping it out and knocking the throttle.
We got one
She
more.
works pretty good.
You got her back in idle? Okay.
There we go.
You gotta be back in idle. If I flip this switch, we're all gonna fry. Each wheel starts out at 2 3/4. And as we go along, as you can see, the wheel's not 2 3/4 on the outside of the whip there.